Our streak of 3 straight profitable days with the Power 5 came to an end Tuesday. Tough break after we started the day 2-0 in college hoops, but it's right back on the wagon. Here to talk about 3 Thanksgiving Day NFL games. Memphis and Tulane in college football. Yes, there is a college football game Thursday night. Plus, I'll be hitting the NFL's Black Friday game between the Chiefs and Raiders. 5 plays for 5 different football games right here on the Power 5. Smash that like button if you're excited. I know you are. By the way, my apologies for there being no Power 5 on Wednesday. I wanted to get this special Thanksgiving show out to you early. As a reminder, you can always comment with your thoughts or reaction to any of these plays down below. Number 1, Bears-Lions, 12:30 Eastern on CBS. I like Jameson Williams over 47.5 yards receiving. Looking at the WagerTalk.com live odds screen, the Lions are 10-point favorites as of Wednesday afternoon. It's the most points they've been asked to lay for a Thanksgiving game since 1968. And if the line holds, it's good news for the Lions, believe it or not, because since 1990, double-digit favorites on Thanksgiving are a perfect 11-0 against the spread. That includes 9-0 since 2005. But rather than lay the points and worry about a potential backdoor cover, wouldn't want to do that right before dinner time, let's just go with Williams over the 47.5 yards receiving. He's gone over this number each of the last 3 games since returning. Not to mention, 5 of his first 6 games, Williams went for at least 76 yards receiving. The Bears defense has been really bad at defending opponents' number 2 receivers all season long, especially the last 2 weeks. Look at Jordan Addison of Minnesota, Christian Watson of Green Bay. Both had big games. Quick note on the importance of shopping around when it comes to betting these player props. FanDuel has Williams' yardage prop at 47.5, while DraftKings is at 49.5. So bet this at FanDuel. By the way, I gave out another player prop for this Bears-Lions matchup on the Morning Wager with Mark Zinno. Be sure to check that show out on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Mark also has a play on the game. Of course, if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, do so now. You can also click that bell for instant alerts. Now to the Giants-Cowboys game, a truly putrid matchup that should put us all to sleep. This is a 4 o'clock start. These are the only 2 teams in the league without a home victory. If there ever was a time for Dallas to get its first home win of the season, it would be here. They are currently 3.5-point favorites. Looks like the Giants may be forced to start Drew Lock at quarterback. Of course, they've released Daniel Jones, who's now with the Vikings, and Tommy DeVito is absolutely atrocious. But let's look at the quarterback for the Cowboys, Cooper Rush, who I think should easily go over his passing yardage prop of 205.5. Note, DraftKings has the better number on this one. Then again, may not matter where you bet it at because Rush has thrown for 375 and 247 yards the last 2 games. The Giants defense ranks 27th in the league in EPA per play allowed, so Rush should have a big passing day here. Number 3, let's move to prime time here in the Eastern time zone. Everyone should be done with Thanksgiving dinner by the time the Dolphins and Packers kick off from Lambeau at 8:20. The Packers are curiously laying only 3.5 points in this matchup, even though the Dolphins never beat good teams and never win in the cold. That doesn't bode well for them here, as Green Bay is 8-3, and the temperature is expected to be around 28 degrees. If that's not bad enough for Miami, Thanksgiving favorites are on runs of 48-9 straight up and 38-17 against the spread. That all being said, I actually like the Dolphins' Jonnu Smith to go over 45.5 yards receiving. That's my player prop for this matchup. Again, DraftKings has the better number for this one. Now, I know Tyreek Hill may not like it. Just check his Twitter account. But Smith has averaged 65 yards receiving over his last 7 games. This Packers defense, not particularly good at defending tight ends. Even with Brandon Allen at quarterback last week, the 49ers George Kittle, pardon me, of course their tight end, their star tight end, he had 6 catches and 82 yards against the Pack. So with a backup quarterback, Smith has Tua. I think he goes over 45.5 yards receiving. All right. Let's hit the college game for Thursday. Memphis plus 13.5 at number 17 Tulane. I would take the points here. You obviously may want to wait for a 14. Now, there's an argument that Tulane is the best group of 5 team in the country. Yes, even better than Boise State. I would make Tulane a favorite over Boise on a neutral field right now. Even though Boise is a top 4 seed according to the College Football Playoff Committee. But I just think this is too many points for Tulane to be laying against a fellow 9-2 team on Thursday night. Memphis has not lost a game, guys, by more than 12 points since the 2022 season opener against Mississippi State. They only have 2 such losses going back to 2021. They don't get blown out often. So give me Memphis in the points in the college game on Thursday. Now, while we're talking college football, I would be remiss if I did not mention that I am number one, not just this season at WagerTalk, but over the last 365 days as well in CFB. How about a 67% winning run in college football over a full calendar year? That's what my clients have been treated to. 58-29 last 87 CFB releases, plus 95.1 units, 15-7 my last 22. Last Saturday, we nailed a 5% max bet with Fresno State. Let's finish off the Power 5 with a play on the Black Friday game, Raiders at the Chiefs. This is 3 p.m. Eastern on Amazon Prime. I can't tell you guys to lay this number with Kansas City because while they're 4-0 straight up, they're 0-4 ATS when laying 7 or more this season. Quite the dichotomy there. But what I can tell you to do is to take Travis Kelce over 52.5 yards receiving. This is a number that Kelce has gone over 4 of the last 5 weeks, as well as 6 of the last 8. The Raiders, like the Packers, who we talked about earlier, not very good at defending tight ends. Just look no further than when they faced the Chiefs last month. Kelce had 10 catches for 90 yards in that first meeting. His production's gone way up since the injury to Rice. Kelce over 52.5 yards receiving is the play for Black Friday. Again, DraftKings with the best available number there. All right, quick recap of the Power 5 for you. Jamison Williams, over 47.5 yards receiving. That is in Bears-Lions. Number 2, Dallas quarterback Cooper Rush, over 205.5 passing yards versus the Giants. Number 3, Jonnu Smith of the Dolphins, over 45.5 yards receiving versus Green Bay. Number 4 in the college game, just a traditional wager here, Memphis plus 13.5 at Tulane. And number 5, Travis Kelce over 52.5 yards receiving versus Las Vegas on Black Friday. Again, go ahead and comment down below with your thoughts on any of these selections. Let me know what you're betting on Thanksgiving day and night as well. Always enjoy seeing that. Then, after you're done commenting, head on over to wt.buzz/BP, where we are running one of our most popular promotions of the entire year. You can get 7 days of plays for just $69. That's an instant $30 savings off the normal price. No coupon code is needed. Again, that is a full week of my selections, all of the NFL, all of my top-ranked college football, anything else I release, whether it's soccer, NBA, or college basketball, just $69 for 7 days of service. Head on over, wt.buzz/BP right now to take advantage. And that will do it for this special Thanksgiving edition of the Power 5. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. Smash that like button if you did. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. And until next time, let's cash some tickets.